Okay, so for the listeners, and I'm going to fill everyone in on this. In the future, there will be a podcast where we talk about apocalypses. Apocalypsi? Apocalypsin?
Apocalypse.
And we said, what would you do in a zombie apocalypse? And we kind of started walking through the scenario, and we realized, what, let's just make this into a podcast. What are you reading?
Rosen has discovered the new fridge magnets.
I want to pound that dream out of you. That one is the most amazing magnet sentence.
I was I was in a dark spot. Wait, I think there's more to that.
Wow.
There is more. I think there's a follow-up below it.
Oh, no, it starts
sexy
from the
fat
top.
girl.
Yeah.
I want to pound that dream out of you.
That's the one.
Yummy, luscious, naked black butt.
That's the one. Yeah. I was in a weird place when I put that up there.
Suck my tits, white boy. Crush these breasts beneath me.
What about worship the sordid pussy, but no, the shadow monkey always listens?
That was...
Wow, Gary, you must have been very, very, very bad at place when you made that one.
I can't remember what was going through my head on that one. Look, it's weird.
Highly entertaining.
Let's focus up, team. Hey, team.
The dream out of you.
Let's focus up.
I want that tattooed on me. Oh, my God.
What we're going to do here is we're
talking
going
about zombies.
We're going to figure out what the three of these gentlemen would do in the zombie apocalypse. Viewer discretion is advised. Should I do a title? Oh, I didn't do a title right there.
Yeah.
I'll cut it right
Viewer
there.
discretion is advised mainly because we're a bunch of fuckwads.
Yeah. Clearly. So, here's the situation, yeah. There are planes themselves in this universe, okay? Me, Gary, I am the narrator or the dungeon master, and I will dictate how the plot does develop, yes? So listen carefully.
This chocolate's not even that good.
It's Ghirardelli, dog. It's dark.
It's like really chalky.
Just get on with it.
And this guy,
Yep.
I tell my parents, I say, I've had a lot of guests over my apartment, but the one guest who's just always so kind and he's so encouraging is Matt Rosen. He's just so nice about everything.
Fuck! How long can he hold it in?
Hi, Mrs. Groschel. Mr. Groschel.
So here's the situation. Hey, what the fuck, bro?
I'm throwing shit away and coming on your face. Just calm down.
All right, listen up. Y'all wake up in your own beds. It is a Monday. Yeah, Tuesday. Sorry,
A lot of unfortunate shit happens on Tuesday.
I gotta focus up.
I'm already
up.
And you feel like shit.
On a
You feel like really like shit. Okay. The way we're gonna do this, because you're all in separate places right now, is I'll just kind of have some one-on-ones.
Basically, we're all massively hungover from the party we had last night.
Well, you did rage last night.
Well, then
Monday?
shouldn't I have crashed on the couch? Because I don't want to drive when I'm drunk.
No, we went to bars and shit. We all took Ubers.
You didn't get blackout drunk or anything. You were good to go home at the end of the night.
Or we
AKA
just all took Ubers.
Uber.
Okay. This was a Monday night party
Whatever.
session, so you know it was dirty. But you wake up, you feel like garbage. And it seems just kind of quiet outside. Quieter than usual. Like you don't hear like the usual, because we're in LA, like you don't hear cars or horns or anything.
Helicopters.
It's kind of funky going on. You really
Police
feel
sirens.
like
Gang
shit. It's like the
shootings.
worst hangover you've ever imagined. Like you're starving. Like you're really goddamn hungry.
You need that fucking grease.
You're kind of craving meat, honestly. It's kind of weird. You don't typically do that. But you are yourself. You're also really thirsty. And you look at your phone and there's a text message. You're in a group chat with each other. So Josh looks at his phone. He sees a message, and the actual message is from an unknown number. And it says, it says at UCLA, IM Field, and then it goes, and then it's like a bunch of just random letters, like blah 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 blah.
There's no like time.
The timestamp is
No, I mean, does there a time in the message?
no,
Say like at UCLA IM Field time period.
at UCLA IM Field blah 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 blah.
Okay.
Okay. The timestamp on that message is 4 a.m.
Oh.
Okay.
Now you looked at who else is in the chat, right? So Josh looks and he sees Harris and Matt and this unknown number is in the chat, right? And you guys each see, let's say you wake up at the same time and you see this. Okay, you all go to Reddit. Reddit's up in arms. Los Angeles is, people are calling it a zombie apocalypse.
What's the top post?
Top post. Top post is like, it says Los Angeles right now, and you fucking click on it and it's just like a picture of like LA and shit's on fire and like it's not good. And then there's like the typical mega thread where it's like all these posts, all these links and news articles, but nothing's coming out of LA. And all of a sudden, I'm not going to tell you what you're thinking.
Am I?
Let's start with Josh.
Okay.
You're in your room.
Okay. So
You hear moaning. You hear some fucking moaning and kind of pounding. You hear it kind of from outside, but kind of from the living room. You kind of walk out, and you look out your kind of living room window, and you look down, and there's like the quintessential, like just like kind of zombie horde, like I don't know, 15 to 20, and it's just like a bunch of fucking nasty looking guys, and they're all kind of trapped in like the back courtyard area.
Okay.
And they're just like banging up against the doors and shit.
Okay.
That's the setup.
Okay.
What do you do?
Well, the first thing I do is text the group chat like. Well, actually, what I'll probably do is I'll take a picture of what I see, text the group chat, and be like, "You guys fucking see this shit."
Okay.
Do you want me to keep going, or do you want me to just like?
Good catch. Okay, Harris, you wake up in this bed.
Okay.
Okay. You're on your computer. You check the Reddit.
Okay.
You flip
I'm
out.
on my phone.
Okay, you're on your phone. My door is open. You check for me. I'm not there. Gary is not there because I live with Harris in this apartment. To the listeners.
And to the listeners, I currently live by myself, so
This
that's
camera's
why
not even on, dude.
I think shut off.
That's fine. Where's my phone? I'm not here. And as you realize I'm not here, you get a text from Josh with a picture of a bunch of zombies. Rosen.
Wait, what? I don't even get a chance to.
Baby,
He's
don't
setting-
speak,
he's setting
don't
the scene.
speak, don't
Oh,
speak.
okay.
You wake up in your shitty bedroom. It smells like shit, like always. You're the one person out of the three of us, out of the three of you. You like
ready for this shit?
You go into the bathroom to like get ready for the day and put on your makeup. and you fucking flip out because you basically look like a zombie. Like it's like you're staring like at a zombie. It's like, so you kind of scare yourself. You realize, wait, that's me, and you're in your head and you're fully Rosen, but you fucking look like shit. And then you see that Sam is not there, and you know that Encore and Jen were going at it last night. So you see if they're there, and they're not there.
We're going at it? Was that what you said?
Yes.
They're going at it. They were going at it.
They were going at it. Okay.
That means sex for listeners.
Oh, thank you for the clarification, Gary.
And I'm gonna have to bleep out the word sex because this is a PG podcast, and our listeners are all under the age of 10. But the point is, you're now alone in this apartment. You get the text from Josh. You get the text from the random person first, right? You see it in the group, and then you get the text from Josh. Okay, Harris. Go on.
So far I have a text from that random person.
Right.
From 4 a.m. and I
Right.
saw that. And now I have a text from Josh with a picture
Right.
of a bunch of zombies.
Right.
My first thought is, if that person died while typing that text message, it was really, like, how did he type a bunch of shit while he was dying and then also hit send?
No, it's one of those
It's
things
not one of those
where he
things.
types UCLA IM Field, he gets bit in the neck by a zombie, he like flings his phone, and the phone hits the grass and rolls, and it types a bunch of letters and hits send.
Or he types IM field, and then he freaks out and tries to type the rest of a message, but can't do it. And he's like, I gotta get the shit out anyway. Send. And it's just like Feline, whatever.
Okay, well anyway, that's my thought process.
Okay, what do you do?
So I've already checked. Okay, I've already checked to see if Gary is here. First thing I do is I text back to Josh, like, what the hell, where is that? And then I text Gary, where are you at?
Okay. Do you do anything? Do you look anywhere? Do you make breakfast? Like really think about it. Really think about it. Really think about it. Because like LA, like the post on Reddit, basically all the news, it's like, it looks pretty fucking bad. You haven't seen it with your own eyes yet, but like I don't know. I can't.
Okay, yeah. The first thing I do, the first thing I do is I run around the house and I lock all the doors and windows.
Okay.
And on the like last window, like I'm not even looking out the windows while I'm locking them, but on the last window, I like look out onto Delma's terrace.
This window?
Yeah. That balcony, but I'm not on the balcony. I'm just like looking out.
Okay, you're looking out through the window and you can't see anything. It's like just dead out there. But yeah, no one dead. Just nothing's going on.
Okay. Then
Rosen.
Okay, go on.
This will be interesting.
So I think I'm a zombie.
But you can think for yourself. But you just look like shit, like really like shit, and you smell really bad too. Trust me. This is going somewhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That I shit the bed last night? What the fuck?
No, you didn't shit the bed. You don't smell like shit. You just you smell like BO and kind of like.
Okay, so I get up and I'm like,
kind of rotten.
Bathroom, and I look at my phone while I'm taking a shit. Oh, host texted me. What the fuck is that? Oh shit, zombies. And then when I'm done with my shit, I look at myself in the mirror. And I'm like, oh!
Yes.
Okay. That's where we are.
Do you respond to a text? Do you go get breakfast?
I go
get in the car and drive.
Well, Harris's text comes in. Well, after he looks at himself, his phone buzzes, and Harris's text comes in.
And he goes, where is that?
Oh, right. Yeah.
And I go, I go, yeah. Boys, I feel like shit. Keep me updated as I hop in the shower.
Okay.
Straight up, I don't feel good.
You scrub your shit down and you like get the dirt and the muck off, but like your skin just feels dry. It just like there's no.
You look a little sallow.
There's no cleaning up from this dirty. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I look like shit.
But you're still like technically fresh, but you do just like, God damn it, you're kind of frustrated because like
I look like a zombie.
Yeah, the regular soap didn't really work. Okay, goes back to Josh, says, where is that? He got on the text.
Okay, so in the meantime, I like scoped out. I like very quietly. I listen outside, see if I can hear anything from like the hallway.
You don't hear anything. You put your ear to the door?
Yeah.
You put your ear to the door, you don't hear anything.
Maybe look out the peephole, see if I can...
Nothing at the peephole, nothing with your ear to the door.
Okay. Well, I go into my kitchen and I grab the largest and longest knife I can find.
Okay.
Carry that around. Look around. Knowing my apartment, I don't really have anything else that could be used as a weapon, so for now I'll settle with the knife.
Okay.
Standard, not a butcher knife, but standard like chef's knife.
It's like a foot long?
It's 12 inch. I'd say 12 inches.
That's huge.
Fairly sharp.
That's a big knife.
Standard deal. I get Harris's text. Where's that out? And I say, outside my apartment. You guys. I assume you guys have seen Reddit. This shit seems to be real. Do we go to the IM field?
Oh. Okay.
Oh, actually, rather, it's like I'm going to make that a two-part question.
Okay.
A, do we go to the IM field? B, does anybody know who that number is?
Solid question. You don't know that at the time, but no one recognizes that number. But,
well, that's what.
But Josh is right. If in your shoes, you wouldn't know if the other person maybe recognized it.
Well, and that's how I normally, because there's a bunch of group texts like our, yeah. So yeah.
All right, Harris.
I got you.
Ooh. There's a pounding on the door. Yeah, there's a pounding on the door, and it's not like a knock; it's like a constant pounding.
I already know that you're not in the apartment. You prefaced with that, right?
Yeah. You looked at the apartment. I'm not in the apartment.
Okay, no one's in
And
the
you've
apartment.
locked the windows and the doors.
Yeah. Okay.
Correct.
But Gary's in the kitchen somewhere. Yeah, it's okay.
I'm in the fridge actually.
But was the refrigerator
There's
plugged
pounding
in?
on
That's
this
the real
fucking door,
question.
dog.
Is it actually freezing the
Okay.
goods?
I grab one of the Guitar Hero guitars,
Okay.
and
How dare you?
it's the only weapon I can think of. other than a knife, but I'm like, I don't want to be close quarters.
Okay.
And I look through the people.
All right. There's like a fucking nasty looking dude pounding on the window. Like
One dude.
Zombie.
Zombie.
He's got long hair. I mean, it looks like
tell.
he looks like your movie type zombie. Like you can kind of, it's like he's all fucked up. He's like, and he's moaning when you actually get close to the door. You can hear like, and he's fucking just. I don't want to like.
Okay.
Do something, Harris. Do something.
I leave the door closed because I doubt he's going to come through it.
All right. Do you do anything other than like sit?
Well, my
I text. Oh, yeah. Josh's
the
text.
His text comes through.
And I just type in like all caps, oh, fuck, there's a zombie at my front door.
Okay. Are you doing anything? Are you like really? Tell me, what the fuck would you do?
It sounds like he's pissing his pants.
I text that and then I dial 911.
Okay.
911. Okay.
And I listen.
It's a busy signal. Next.
I shout fuck.
You texted them there's a zombie at my door. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
All caps. Okay. What, like, seriously, Rosen, you fucking feel like garbage. You just got out of the shower. You got the text of the zombie horde and you got his text. What do you think is going on and what would you do?
Okay. I just got out of the shower and I'm like, fuck, am I a zombie? I'm in my own head, but I don't know like what the outside world sees me as. So I get a little freaked out by myself.
Okay.
Put on some clothes because I just got out of the shower.
Mm-hmm.
And I go downstairs. And I open my door. I straight up open the door.
Okay.
And I look out because it's gated. I'm like in a gated alleyway.
It's gated. But as soon as you open the door, there's like, you're kind of on this little like platform, right?
All right.
There's like 8 or 10 zombies, like kind of on the other side of the gate and inside the gate. And they're all kind of wandering around and they look up at you. And then they just go about their business and keep like
okay.
looking at like kind of pounding on other doors, doing other things.
So at that point, I'm like, oh, fuck, those are zombies. I'm not a zombie. And I slowly close my door and lock the shit out of it. Because there are like 7 locks on my doors.
That's right. Do you message these two?
And then I go, boys, I feel like shit, but there are zombies everywhere.
Okay.
What are you guys doing right now?
Okay, can I?
I mean, Josh, you read Josh's text, who said like I am field,
and I say that person's probably dead.
Okay, and you texted that as well.
Yeah,
which goes to Josh.
Okay, so I get Harris's text, and knowing Harris, I assume he's like pissing his pants.
Mm-hmm.
I get Rosen's text. The implication from Rosenstone is by saying this person is probably already dead. Rosen doesn't know that number either.
Right.
So I'm just going to go ahead and assume that nobody knows the number.
Okay.
There's no definitive thing on the IM field.
Right.
I need, like, all I've got as an effective weapon right now is a 12-inch chef knife.
Okay.
You're in Koreatown.
And I'm in Koreatown.
Shit.
So I need some shit to defend myself with.
Okay.
So I stop and I think, and I'm like, all right, I need a bat. I need a shovel. Where can I find this shit?
Okay.
And I remember that in my parking garage, there's like a bunch of random car tools and like gardening tools just like haphazardly stacked in a corner of my garage.
Okay.
Do you want me to keep going?
Yeah.
Okay. So I grab my knife. I dressed myself for the occasion, something like shorts and a tank top, just something easy to move around in, comfortable, not gonna.
Mm-hmm.
And I slowly unlock my door.
Okay.
I stop and listen to hear if the noise of my unlocking the door triggers any sound effects or if I hear anything else changing. If that happens, does.
Mm-hmm. No, you don't hear anything.
So I slowly open the door. And I stick my head out and I look around, both directions.
No one down either hallway. However, you can hear kind of in the distance someone pounding on one of those, like maybe one or more of those doors.
Okay, so I have a follow-up question.
Trying to come out into the hallway.
Okay, so they're from the other apartments.
Right.
Is it from my left or from my right?
From your left, the long hallway.
Okay. So I go into the hallway. I've got my knife. I'm going to the garage, which I usually take the back stairways down.
Okay.
Because A, that is closer to
the back
of the garage.
Right.
And C is closer to my... So I I kind of like I stay sideways in the hall and I kind of sideways shuffle, constantly looking back and forth,
Okay.
cognizant until I reach the back staircase.
Okay.
I look up and down the staircase, kind of poke my head, look up the stairs. Do I see anything?
No.
So I slowly start to go downstairs. Mm-hmm. I get to the first floor.
No zombies.
Okay, so the door immediately to the left on the first floor leads into that back courtyard area where theoretically all the 15 zombies were. So I'm very careful.
No one's up against that door, but you can hear like kind of
Is
on
that
the other
door
side.
locked? If the door is not locked, I lock the door.
It's shut. It wasn't locked. You locked the door.
Okay. I don't see any zombies. I creep down into the garage.
You didn't see any zombies in the courtyard, but there's another door that goes to the garage.
Well, so no, it's the staircase is on its own. To the very left is a door to the backside courtyard. In front of you is the entryway into the first floor hallway.
Okay.
And then there's a staircase that goes directly down into the garage.
So the stair, like, okay.
It's like kind of like almost like an external staircase.
Okay. So you're now in the garage.
Okay.
I'm going to pause for a moment and reveal that we kind of talked about this before Rosen got here, that each of you have a perk. Okay. Rosen has the stealth perk, and some kind of looks like it smells like a zombie, but as you guys can tell, zombies don't really seek him like they would anyone else.
I'll just blend in a little bit.
Yeah. Josh is he just kind of feels sharper in his head. He's a little smarter than what he remembers going to bed as. He still kind of feels like shit, but
the hungover is
presumably
weighing on him.
Presumably, like he could jumpstart like a car on the street because he can just like figure that shit out now.
Ironic.
And Harris, Harris's character doesn't know yet, and Josh doesn't quite like know yet either. That Harris has just got some solid, like kind of some super strength.
Harris is so panicked that he's just feeling adrenaline all the time.
Like you guys haven't done anything to like, you know, if you like went for
initiate these skills.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Except for Rosen. It was solid.
Open that door. So, peace.
So you're in the garage.
Yes.
You're just trying to get to a pile of tools in the corner.
Yes.
Is it like, let's say there's the garage's four corners. Is
Okay.
it like a far corner?
So when I come into the garage, it is, so if we are looking, I'm at the back of the garage looking at the front of the garage. I'm in the back right corner. If you go a little bit to the left, there's a small like indent in the back, and then like a tiny rectangle, and then on the left, there's the left-hand corner.
Okay.
The tools are in a corner in that little indent.
Okay. As soon as you get into the garage, I'm assuming there is like a physical door that you could also use to get into the garage from where the cars usually come in.
Yes, there is.
So that door is open to the world.
Okay.
And as soon as you get in there, you see a single zombie. You basically make eye contact with a single zombie on the other side, and he starts. He's on the other side of like the garage, but he starts like
Shuffling
over to the open door.
Okay.
To get in at you.
Okay.
He's not moving. Like you could easily outrun his current speed.
Okay.
But he's coming for you.
Okay.
What do you do?
Listen, is he making noise? Is he making any large amount of noise that I feel like might attract another zombie or more zombies?
He's like he's slightly increased his moaning.
Okay.
Like just from like a to like a.
Okay, so the first thing is I scope out the immediate garage, see if there's any zombies inside the garage.
No other zombies in the garage.
Okay, are there any cars in the garage?
There are lots of cars in the garage. The regular amount of cars in the garage.
Okay. Is there a so I swing around and I look into that back little indent. Are there any zombies in that little indent?
No. Just
Okay.
a pile of tools.
So I go to that pile of tools.
Okay.
And there's like, I think I look around if there's probably not going to be a pickaxe or anything, but I look to see if there's a shovel, I look to see if there's a tire iron, I look to see if there's a jack, I look to see if there's a rake.
There's a shovel.
The shovel? All right. I grab the shovel.
Okay. The zombie's now inside the garage. He's coming. He's beelining for you.
Okay. I notice that the car that is normally parked in the spot right next to mine is a shitty Honda Accord. Very easy to break into, very easy to steal, the same way my car was recently stolen.
Solid.
So...
Wait, where's your car?
My car is parked outside because my garage door opener was stolen.
Your park's on the street. Okay.
I park on the street. So what I do is, how far away is the zombie from me?
35 feet.
Okay. The doors on Honda Civics and Honda Accords are very easy to pry open. If
Okay.
you apply enough force to the top right-hand corner of the driver's side door, regardless if it's locked, it'll jank open.
You're using a shovel to do this?
Yes.
Or?
I dig the shovel into the wedge between the door and the door and the frame of the car, and I try to pry the door open.
So is your intention to steal this car?
Yes.
And start it by the time the zombie reaches you?
My goal is to steal it, get in it, close the door, and see if I can start it before the zombie gets to me. If I feel like the zombie is approaching at too quick a place, I will reevaluate my plan.
So you're not breaking the window getting in.
I'm trying to make it the least amount of noise possible before I actually start the car.
Okay. I'm gonna roll for you. Like your increased intelligence just like gave you the ability to even roll for this sort of thing to have a chance of taking the car. Difficulty of getting in and then starting it.
So do I need to explain the process of the starting?
No. Because we need to get into the details.
Okay.
We know that you can do both, but you don't have a lot of time.
Yes.
So we're just going to call this 50-50, and if you roll a 10 or above, you can do one of the tasks, and then a 10 or above again, and you can do the other task.
Are you supposed to roll this, or is he?
I roll this.
Oh.
We speed this up.
3.
You fucking prying at this door, but it doesn't go.
Okay.
And now the zombie, I guess this is a situation where you can continue to roll, but the zombie is now 20 feet.
I glance over the shoulder at the zombie. I see him approaching. Are there any other zombies in the nearby vicinity?
No.
I remove the shovel from the door. I charge forward a few steps. Is this a standard 6-foot shovel?
Yes.
I stop roughly 7 feet away from the zombie, and I swing. I put my hands at the end of the hill, and I swing the shovel as hard as I can with the goal to decapitate the zombie with my shovel.
You go two hands on like the end of it,
the end.
so you're swinging it kind of like a
wide.
Like I would swing a
You're
broadsword.
keeping your distance.
Yes.
And you're
Theoretically-
trying to get the thing to get
the
under.
side of the shovel. I am attempting to drive through the zombie's neck.
All right. Now you don't have any sort of super strength like Harris.
This is
so
correct.
We
the
just
chances
hit
of
action.
decapitating this guy, I'd say less than 50%. I'd say if you roll a 6, or above, you fail. I know it's counterintuitive, but those are the chances. Okay.